Perfect level, Middle Fork edition. Today I'm joined by Corn Dog, Maverick, and David. Let's go! Different. I'm starting off with a rather large spinnerbait and a glide bait. We are looking for a particular fish. We may not find it, we might find it, who knows. This spinnerbait is chartreuse. It was one of the biggest ones that I own. I'm not really a big spinnerbait guy. I mean, I love spinnerbaits, but I don't have big spinnerbaits. Chartreuse. My glide bait is a Transcend custom paint job. I think it's a 7-inch. The water here is pretty shallow, but as the day goes, we're gonna run into some deeper and bigger water. Probably other kayakers. It's a holiday weekend. Holiday week, I should say.
Freedom over fame, the cycle stays the same. Freedom over fame, freedom over fame, freedom over fame, the cycle stays the same. Freedom over fame, cycle stays the same.
Whew. I have a lot of weight in the back of my kayak and I can feel it. I'm not used to carrying so much gear. I'm definitely not used to using a spinnerbait this big. I just feel like it's hitting the bottom like instantly, even though it's kind of deep there. Are you going to give it a send? Test it out. It seems pretty deep right there. Might be a tree limb close by.
I don't know what to do. Do you get under a tree or do you stay in the middle of the water? I used to do that. Huh? Whatever you can stand. Sometimes it's coming down so hard, you gotta get under a tree. I'm afraid the lightning will hit a tree. Yeah, yeah. I'm afraid the lightning will hit you. It's taking you away. Whatever you can do against.
I'm scared of that lightning. I don't like that lightning at all. It's hard to fish this glide bait when I'm moving forward. There's a whole bunch of gar like in that pool right in front of you. They were sizable too.
I see one, couple little ones. What's too long?
I've never actually, whoa. I've never actually landed one.
Remember my paddle broke and I had to use the, oh yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of gar right here. I only got one head on mine. They'll float into the pool. They're too high. Oh, but too high. You see all them gar between you? No. I can see anything in this.
It is the glasses. That's the way I was able to see them from so far away. Oh, this is the 2024 virginity party. Popping both of your cherries at the same time.
What?
Have you paddled this year yet? Oh.
Come on now.
I've done him. This is the least I've been in the years.
Oh, I just had a nibble, Byron, on the giant spinnerbait. It was probably a tiny bass, but either way, he nibbled. Spit on that thing.
Okay.
I have never actually caught a fish on any of these glide baits. And I just remembered that I actually have a couple of more glide baits with me. I think I've got a 6th Sense glide bait and maybe a Berkeley glide bait. I've got a couple different ones with me, I forget. This one just takes forever to sink. So its characteristics are almost like a topwater. But it is heavy enough that I cannot cast it with one hand. And that's terrible. Remember correctly, there are some giant rocks in the water somewhere here shortly. Maybe I'm thinking of a different place, but I actually haven't paddled this since the middle of 2023, so it's been a while. I could be thinking of somewhere else. Not seeing a lot of bait fish. Some of the sections I saw some, but overall there's not seemingly a lot of bait fish. There's a particular rapid that we'll get to shortly here that's probably going to be a very important spot today.
Year or two, because then I got this last year. Couple years. Yeah, 2 years. Bad. Well, that's the thing. Over time, you build up a nice little round. But this one's still good. There's a couple of racks and that's no big deal. How's it handy? You gotta drag it, they the heavier piece of plastic on the back end. If you use a dragging boat, do it from the back to the heavier piece of plastic.
Rock bass. A rock bass on a giant spinnerbait. That is hilarious.
You have to. I think. Hey, good catch.
On a giant spinnerbait. That's so funny. The rock bass. Shablow. Wow, I forget what this place looks like sometimes. There's a wicked little breeze blowing right now and a cloud going overhead. So there's been a lot of discussion on where this water actually comes from. Some people say it's the other side of the creek. Some people say it's groundwater. It's hard to say. That rock slide, that's crazy. So when the water gets really high, the water comes over the top and floods down that side. But the water has to get really high. I wonder if it's a giant structure of whitewater mean, you can see the funnel in the middle, but that's probably 16 feet. So you would have to run it at like 20 something feet to see that pour over. And you can kind of see it's poured over recently in the last year or two. It may happen a lot. That would be a monster wreck. Fish on. Yeah. It's a smallmouth, about 13 inches. He's skinny, but it's weird that he was right there where he was at. On the giant spinnerbait. Oh my gosh, little fella. He's tiny. Better than nothing. Good to see ya. He's not trapped in here either. They can come and go freely. That is a huge amount of water coming out. I've never quite seen it like that before. Usually it's just a trickle and everything in here is trapped. But they can freely go. At least at this level, and it's low. It's not high at all. Whoops, sorry. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't going to make it. Thank you. That was a little crunchy. Sheesh. Hup. Yeah, she's a little spiny. A little on the spiny side.
Over the rut.
What now? What happened? Good bass. On the spinner. On the spinner. That thing in the current. Well, it's good to feel the tug anyway. Nice. Uh-oh. On the plopper. At least that one's got stripes. Yeah. Mine was just, both of mine were pale, just like one color pale. Here's some pliers. What was that? I forgot we saw 2 trucks this morning at the other put-in. So this section has probably already been fished. That is a probability. I forgot about that. We did see 2 other trucks this morning. Come on. Muskie, Muskie, GoPro, start recording. I don't know what I got. I think it's a baby muskie. No, no, that's not a muskie. It's a walleye. Well, we were talking about this guy earlier today. Chill, bro. Chill. Chill, bro. The walleye. Toothy critter. Gotta be careful with this guy. Check out the upside down Walter. The upside down Walter. Sheesh. I haven't caught a walleye in a while. Let's get a quickie on this guy. I haven't caught one in a long time. I thought it was a baby muskie. 17. The Walter. Yeah. Sheesh. What about that dude in those carp this morning? He was about to have a great 4th of July. I've always heard that they don't taste good, but I'm sure there's a trick.
I think they're cut so you can, you know, a big fish like that is still really fun.
I wonder if they like boil it and make a stew.
I've heard some people can.
Oh, for real? That's weird, dude. That's got to be pickled carp. Ugh. 3rd. Yeah.
Yeah, Charles good. I sure to text Charles tomorrow and tell him happy birthday.
You got 4th of July birthday?
Yep.
Happy birthday, America.
Screeching eagle.
Here's a funny Charles quote, and this will kind of Charles' personality so much. When he grew up,
Something. Oh, he almost hit that tree. Be careful, fellas. I didn't even notice that that tree was like that. Oh man, they're both getting out. Wow, that looks really deep right there. Whew. Whew. That's icy. That's icy. You almost lose it?
I had a bail last second.
Jump out!
Got the car?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's icy water. Don't get me. Well, I guess I'll call it quits. Caught a couple of fish and a walleye. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.